All right, everybody. Um, so today we're going to be focusing on something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a daily meditation. And seeing as my cats are eating right now, maybe we'll go in the other room here. Hold on. Come with me on an amazing journey into the other room. Okay. Alrighty. Let me do this here. Get this set up. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to get this set up. Give me just a second here. Okay. Probably should have thought this through. Okay. So, we're going to be doing a meditation, and we're going to be going into just different states of consciousness. This is just a quick little video here, and the first thing I want to say is, and I know it sounds weird, but everyone, make sure to drink a lot of water, okay? Especially around these times, there's a lot of energy around. Just make sure you're hydrated. Drink more than you think you need. And have coffee, but if you have coffee, have a lot of water with it. You know, have whatever you're drinking, just make sure to drink a lot of water, okay? And with that being said, we're going to go into a little bit of a meditation, and yeah. So, let me get comfortable here and fold my legs all yogi style, and we're going to go into a meditation, okay? This is going to just be a basic meditation. And so that just means that we're going to be focusing a little bit on breathing, a little bit on relaxing the body, and just sort of getting into that state. So, if you guys are ready and you want to follow along with me, you absolutely can. And we're just going to close our eyes here. Okay. And the first thing we do when we close our eyes is we're going to begin breathing, and we're going to breathe in to the count of 7, and then we're going to exhale to the count of 7. So like this. So okay, breathing into the count of 7. Hold on. So we're going to breathe in, we're going to breathe out, okay, breathe in, breathe out. And as we're breathing in, we're connecting with the earth. If your feet are on the floor, imagine energy coming in through your feet. Imagine like you're breathing through your feet, okay? And we breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, as you're doing this, and you're focusing your breath, and you're focusing your breathing, what I want you to do is to imagine that with each breath you take, and the imagination is the energy body. That's what activates the energy body. So that's why people say visualize, imagine, and stuff like that, because that's what activates the energy body. So I want you to imagine that there is this white light that's coming in through your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, and in your heart chakra. And as you're breathing in, you're putting it right here. You're breathing in the energy. You're opening up a channel. You're breathing in energy right here to your heart. And when you breathe out, you're exhaling anything that's holding you back, any old ways of thinking, any patterns that no longer serve you. So we're going to do that. We're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Alright, we'll do it again. We're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as I'm talking, keep doing this. Keep breathing in white light, and you're breathing out old beliefs, old thoughts. You can view that as black, like a black smoke that you're blowing out of your mouth. And imagine it going into the earth, and imagine that just going away from you. And if your mind wanders, that's absolutely fine. Just bring it back with kindness, with devotion to what you're trying to do. You're just trying to help yourself. This is a form of self-love. And don't beat yourself up if your mind wanders. Don't try to think that it should be going a certain way. Just whatever happens, let it happen. Bring yourself gently back to your awareness of your breath, to your awareness of just who you are as a person. Okay. Now we're going to do something a little bit different here. And we're going to be going into, if I can position this right, you guys. I want you to stand, okay? And I'm trying to get this just right. Okay. So I want you to stand, and what I want you to do is we're going to be doing some exercises here, and we're just going to be doing some energy exercises. We're going to be running energy through the body, okay? And as we do that, we're going to be building up our own energy reserves, and this is going to help us deal with whatever we need to deal with for the day. That's what this is about. So we're going to do what we were doing before when we were breathing in light down here to the heart, okay? But instead, we're going to be breathing in, and we're going to be going up like this, okay? So as we start to breathe, we're going to be rooting ourselves. We're going to be bringing our energy up through our feet, up into our heart space right here. So, okay, I'll give you an example. We go like this, we go. And then again, when we breathe out. We're just releasing everything that's been going on in our day. That's what we're doing. When we ground ourselves, that's what we're doing. And so I want you to imagine from your root chakra, okay? The root chakra is right about, I'd say like right about here for most people. It's the bottom of the spine, all right? And what we do is we imagine that going into the earth, and as it goes into the earth, it like anchors itself. And this is a tether of energy. This is a cord of energy. It's like an umbilical cord for us. Mother Earth is our mother, so we attach ourselves that way. And any energy that comes into us goes down into that cord, goes down into the earth, okay? And it's important to visualize, it's important to have that, because that's a powerful force. That's an energy force that's incredibly strong. And it just helps you to not feel so alone. It helps you to not feel so isolated in whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to achieve in your life. Okay, so what I like to imagine is, I imagine it's like this cord. It's like almost like an anchor, okay? And I imagine that it's just going deeper and deeper into the earth, and it just keeps burrowing deeper and deeper. It eventually hits the core of the earth, and when it does that, it ties itself around the core of the earth. So it really gives you that energy, it gives you that stability, the life force of the planet. And when you do that, you'll start to feel just better, because sometimes we're too wishy-washy and we get up here and we get too in our heads and we think too much. This allows us to just feel what we need to in the moment, and to just understand ourselves better and to observe ourselves. Alright, so I'm going to bring the energy up. Again, imagine your legs as like tree trunks, or like the roots of a tree, and you're standing there. And as you breathe, you're bringing the energy up into the body, to the heart space, and then you're breathing out what no longer serves you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a full breath, a few full breaths here, and that's what we're going to do. All right. So we go like this. We go. Exhaling what no longer serves you, and then we're inhaling new energy from the earth. Exhaling what no longer serves you, okay? Breathing in. You're going to do this when you're doing your meditations. You're going to do this about, I'd say about 7 times is good, because it just keeps reaffirming that anchoring point. And what'll happen is eventually you'll be able to just feel grounded in situations where normally you would lose yourself. You would feel like you couldn't, you would feel like you just couldn't control yourself in certain situations, and this will help you to be able to find that control. Another thing that I've talked about in a lot of my videos is that we focus on different points, and this is a meditation where you don't really have to clear your mind. You don't have to focus on your breathing. The only thing you do is you focus on your touch, okay? Take these 2 fingers here, okay? And we take these fingers and we focus on, we want to go about 2 inches below the belly button, okay? And when we do that, we breathe in, we breathe out just normally. You don't have to do anything. And the only thing that we're focusing on is the touch, the way the skin-to-skin contact feels. So if you can not be wearing a shirt, or if you can be wearing fairly loose-fitting clothing and the clothing touching you doesn't bother you or take you out of that state, we focus on just the touch, okay? And this is bringing energy into these centers. Wherever intention and attention goes, energy flows. So we're bringing in energy to there with just the touch, okay? And then we're allowing ourselves to just focus on that primary thing. 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes on just focusing right here. If your mind wanders, if you get off of the sense of touch that we were talking about, your mind wanders, that's absolutely okay, you guys. This isn't a rush. This isn't a hurry up and do it kind of a thing. It takes time, and it takes dedication, but in order to get there, you have to practice, all right? So we do 10 minutes here, all right? Just touch, just focusing on the touch. For you guys tuning in now, this will be a live video. You guys can watch this a little bit later. We got touch here, and then after we've done 10 minutes here, we go to the heart space. We do the same thing, and we focus on just the touch. If you feel anything, that's awesome. If you don't feel anything, that doesn't matter. That's not what we're trying to do. We're just bringing ourselves and our attention to these spots. This is going to help you deal with people that cause you so much grief and pain. They've been taking your energy. This is a way for you to build up your own energy, so much of it that even the biggest mooch in the world couldn't come in and take all of what you've had, okay? This is to develop your body, your energy body, and to become stronger. That's what this is, okay? So we do 10 minutes here, same thing. If your mind wanders, bring it back gently and say, all right, that's okay. You can wander, but now we're going to do this again, all right? And then after we do 10 minutes here, we go up to where the third eye is, and we focus here. These are the energy points in the body. It goes past just the chakra points. These are energy points, dantians, I think what they're called. And we're focusing here, and we're just building up the energy. We're building up our energy like a battery. So this is how we recharge ourselves, okay? For like when we're first starting out, it's going to be like you're a very small little watch battery. But as we get more and more developed, we turn into a car battery, we turn into a generator, we turn into a power plant, you know, and it's just this energy that we need to get going. We just need to allow ourselves to experience this, okay? So then we do 10 minutes here, focusing again just on the touch. This is just activating the energy centers of the body. And that's what you can do. So we practice grounding, okay? We bring up to the heart space that grounding energy. And then when we're meditating and we're not standing, we're not being as active, we're going to be doing where we're taking in energy like this down into the heart space, okay? And that allows us a fusion. That allows us the fusion of the cosmic and the physical to come up. The cosmic and the earth energy to come up through us. And what that allows us to do is it gives us balance. It gives us a sense of unification. So there's no more duality of this or that. There's a combination of everything. And that's what gives us a groundedness. That's what gives us a sense of completion. It's a circuit. When we load in power from here, we load in power from here, we're a completed circuit. And from there, if we go out through our day and we try and help people, it's just a lot easier. It becomes less about focusing on yourself, which of course you should do. You should treat yourself, you should help yourself, but it becomes a lot easier to help other people. Even if you yourself have been struggling for a while, it becomes something where kindness becomes a part of you, and where you don't feel as, you don't feel like you don't have anything to give to people. You feel like you're just this kind person, and you can start to adopt that in your life, and you can start to see the changes from that. So, with that being said, you guys, I love you. Namaste. And I will check in with you guys hopefully tomorrow, and we'll do another little meditation. But, yeah, you guys take care, okay? I'll see you later.